All right, so from time to time, I post on Facebook what I call the Tropical Thoughts blog, which is a place that I can break down tropical systems, maybe a little bit more in depth than the usual time I get here on the TV show. But we're going to try to at least build a little more time in so we can talk a little bit more about these tropical systems as they come around. We'll have a little update each day as we have things going on during tropical season. Now, what we're looking at here, this is the tropical satellite imagery of what we're calling potential tropical cyclone number 1. The reason we're not calling it Tropical Storm Alex is because over here, I just don't see, and neither do the hurricane hunters, see that closed low-level center of circulation. It's one of those things that we need to have to really classify this as a full-blown tropical system. Now, that can fill in, it likely will, and at some point we're probably going to be calling this Alex, but even if we don't, that's all semantics. The real story here is this is going to be a big rain producer, and it's headed for parts of southwestern Florida. As a matter of fact, as we get over the weekend, I think we're talking like late tonight and through most of the day tomorrow, there should be significant rains from the I-4 corridor and south. How much is significant? Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 inches worth of rain, and that would actually be some great news for parts of southwestern Florida where they've been quite rain-starved. Now, one of the things that might really work in favor of this is also that even though around that core the winds are already up to 40 miles per hour, it's not expected to have really prolific winds. Instead, it's just going to be a fairly quick-moving rain-producing system and not one of those other storms that slows down or brings all those other things into play that sometimes can happen with tropical systems. So with a little bit of luck, this gets in, gets out, and just brings some of that rain, some much-needed rain, to some parts of Florida that could use it. And of course, all the while, nowhere near where we are in the Big Bend or South Georgia. We're actually in for a pretty nice-looking weekend. I'll break down that full forecast in just a couple of minutes.